2019 will see Royal Portrush host the Open Championship for the first time in nearly 70 years. Many of the world's best players will have never stepped foot here on the Dunluce course. So I've come along to see for myself what the course has in store and what challenge these players will face when they come to play. Thanks.
Love that, partner. Love it.
Yes, here we are. After the downpour on the first, it's dried up and we've got beautiful conditions. So far, my take on the course, well, accuracy off the tee is definitely very important. If you get off the fairway, you're in this twisty grass that just grips the hosel of the club and you're wheeking it left before you know it. So you've got to get it on the fairway off the tee and make sure you don't fall into the sneaky little bunkers that are hiding there. So we've made it to the 7th hole. Now this is the first of 2 holes that are brand new for the Open. It's a par 5, 600 yards uphill. Some beautiful views of the dunes on the right, and we've got a huge fairway bunker as well. So it's definitely the driver for me, and I'm going to give it a whack as far as I can. Paddy has given me the line. I've got a little marker down there which is just right of the fairway. So Paddy, watch this. Here it comes, here it comes. Bit of a draw, get past the boondie.
Left, yeah.
Okay, well we're over the bunker. A wee bit tufty up there, but...
Settle for a birdie or 7 eagles.
That's why he's my caddy. So we've got some new features here, and one of the caddies has just told me that this bunker on the right has been fondly nicknamed Wee Nelly, because there used to be a bunker on the 17th hole that all the guys used to call Big Nelly. Big Nelly no longer exists, sadly, so we're left with Wee Nelly over here, but I can tell you in real life there's nothing wee about this bunker. It's absolutely huge, and we're headed up in this direction to hit our approach shots on this par 5. My ball's down here, and as you'll see, it's sitting on a little mat, and these mats are very important to the preparation for the Open, because the reason we're using these is to make sure we don't damage the turf before the world's best players arrive here. There's obviously these hot spots around the golf course where you're likely to land the ball, and if we were all just playing off this spot, like this one in particular, you can already see a couple of sandy divots. There'd be a lot of damage before the Open, and we don't want that. So we're playing off these mats, which for some people brings an additional challenge. Personally, I quite like the mats. I think it gives you a good lie every time. So it's interesting to see all the details that go in to make sure this course is in perfect condition for when the players get here. Yeah, pin high right, sit. Oh. Right club, wrong line. One of the challenges of links golf is not only trying to hit the fairway and master your way there, but once you get to the green, you've got, because of the length and style of links greens, you've got an entirely new challenge ahead of you. This is a great example of just how long some of these greens can be at Royal Portrush. This green from back to front is probably looking about 80 yards in length, so although you're on the putting surface, your job is definitely not done.
Get in, you little beauty! For the camera's knuckles.
That meant a lot, that meant a lot. That par really meant a lot. I feel like I just won the Open. Duvarin, the 12th hole, named after a town in Portrush. And they're saying this is a very soft par 5, it's wide open, so when the pros come here, even though their tee is right back there, they're going to be looking to make a birdie here. It's very generous in the fairway, so let's see if I can do that. Come on, draw.
Yeah!
All right, we'll take it. Okay, there we go, Paddy, onwards. So we really are playing it on an Irish day. Although the wind isn't blowing too much, we've got rain, we got soaked on the first tee. And what that does to the fairways is it means they become softer. So although the course can become a little bit longer, it also means it's wider. So it adds to the length of the golf course, which can make it a tougher test, but that extra width means that scoring can become better and easier for these professionals. So really the weather is a huge factor here at Portrush and could change playing conditions in a heartbeat. Another thing that I'm really enjoying today is the grandstands. Although the spectators aren't there, we're getting a sense of what it's like to be playing golf in an amphitheatre. We can see the grandstands going up, and you can see just how wonderful it will be to come and watch the Open here at Royal Portrush. So links golf, often around the green, you don't need to use a wedge. You can in fact get the putter out and roll it up. It's often going to end in a better result than if you try and play something higher. So you've got to let go of the ego. The temptation is to take the wedge out the bag and try and play a neat little shot, but actually the putter is often the best option, and it's called the Texas wedge. See if I can run this up there. Not too bad at all. So a bad one of those is going to be a lot better than a bad one with a wedge. The 13th hole, another spectacular par 3, going downhill. It's 128 yards from this particular tee, and it's got a beautiful name. It's called Featherbed, meaning land soft. My caddy Paddy has just turned to me and said, Iona, you need to land this like a butterfly with sore feet. Common phrase used around here by the locals and in golf in general, meaning you need to land the ball absolutely dead soft on the green.
Get out. Get out. Oh, partner, I love that.
Come round, come round. For Scotland! Yes, Paddy, you're right. You were. Okay, good? The 16th hole, the par 3, if there's one hole that people will be talking about after the British Open, it is this one. Calamity Corner is the name, which is a bit of a giveaway. Looking at it, it's slightly uphill, perhaps 10 to 20 yards, so that's adding to that already enormous distance off the tee. You can't be short, you can't be right, and come to think of it, you can't be long either, so you've got a bit of room left, but really you have to go for the heart of the dance floor onto the green if you want a chance of making a par or a birdie. So really, another spectacular hole and probably one of the toughest tests here at Portrush. A little bit right of the pin, hold on. Yeah, I'll take it. On the dance floor. Yeah, a wee putt for birdie. Come on round. Oh, God. So here we are, it's the 18th hole, the finishing hole, a beautiful, beautiful par 4 with the grandstand all around. One of the biggest grandstands I think I've ever seen in golf. The way it surrounds it, it's like an amphitheatre. I've got my putter in my hand because I'm on the green in 2, so I can at least pretend what it must feel like to walk down here on a Sunday afternoon, perhaps with a couple of shots in the lead. It would just be the most incredible feeling, actually. I can't, it's hard to imagine because it's so dramatic and spectacular. And this hole, like all the holes here at Portrush, has a story. It's called Babington's. Babington himself was the last hanging judge in Northern Ireland, and his grandson and great-grandson are members here at the course. So what's really impressed me about Portrush is the challenge of the course. It's not just about muscle off the tee. You've got to think your way from tee to green, and the beauty as you walk is just, it's breathtaking. Some elevations, views of the sea, the white cliffs at the beginning. So much variety from the first hole through to the 18th. So if you're ever in Northern Ireland, you've got to come down and see Portrush, and even better if you can come and watch the Open. Whew, well, that was a challenging test of golf fit for the Open Championship. Accuracy off the tee required, and if the wind blows, unlike it did today, it will be a sincere challenge for whoever wants to walk away with the claret jug.